Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream where I am trying to steal Jeannie's coffee. Are you wearing Violet's shoes?
No, these are my shoes.
So, I'm always telling Jeannie she shouldn't be running around the shop in her bare feet. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe and fun Labor Day. It was a packed weekend. I think Jeannie and I are a little worse for the wear.
Patrick couldn't stop recreating, but that's the story of his life.
Oh my God.
I
was working until...
I'm not saying he didn't work, but he can't stop recreating too.
Well, so isn't that what weekends are all about? Aren't we supposed to be getting after it and sucking the marrow out of life?
You're supposed to work.
We used to have a neighbor like in our prior home, like we had a neighbor that was like, it's funny because Kathy recently said something like, she's like, you guys are the kings of just making use of all your time. But
Patrick's the king of using all his time. He sucks the marrow out of life.
That was like our prior neighbor was like, man, you guys suck the marrow out of it. He's like, you guys work hard, play hard. I'm too old for that stuff.
Oh my God. We are at the age where we talk about our aches and pains. And I know some of you are
You guys are like,
us.
Yeah, whatever.
I know you're like, shut it.
How about me getting off the floor the other day? I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Jeannie's like, what's going on with you?
And then last night, I was working and I tried to and I was like, and I had this back pain. I'm not hardy. Everyone says getting old isn't for wimps.
Ain't for sissies.
And
That's the statement.
I am a sissy. So I'm really worried about this getting old. I can't have back pain. You know what it's from? I lifted up like 3 bolts of fabric and moved it and kind of like reached for it at a weird angle. And now I'm injured. From 3 bolts of fabric.
What was that commercial? I don't have time for the pain.
I don't have time for that. That's how I feel. Like that never resonated with me until now. I don't have time for the pain.
And our parents were probably like, I totally get it. And then
yeah, we're just running around sleeping on the ground, just like, and it didn't make a difference. And we're like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with that old fart?
So, there's actually a decent amount to cover today, so let's jump into it. First and foremost, there are a lot of new people. So how many of you are actually watching the live stream? I don't know, but the numbers in the live stream have been up pretty significantly, and the number of first-time orders have been up pretty significantly. Dana, I know I sent you a thank you yesterday.
I just sent her. Sent her a note.
Like that fish was incredible, and the
Dana brought us
poke
fish that
her
husband
we
caught.
made with the pokey we made with the with that fish was, and your tomatoes actually, and the caprese salad.
Everyone's been feeding us.
Was absolutely unbelievable. It was so good. I drove to the store to like bring some to Jeannie and work here for a little bit last night. So anyways, there are a ton of new people. So I just wanted to mention this really quickly. I hadn't actually looked at the numbers, but like we are shipping so much right now. And one of the things that like I'm really pretty stoked about is we recycle our shipping containers, our boxes, etc. So I was like, it'll be interesting to look at the numbers. Like I have a ton of cardboard in the store right now that I need to go through because like we keep certain boxes and we get rid of certain boxes that aren't really like useful shapes for us. But I looked this morning and we've shipped
Don't say the number.
670 packages so far this year have gone out
Which is
our
nothing
door.
compared to Amazon.
Well, it's nothing compared to Amazon, but like for a little shop like ours, it's pretty dang impressive. Not a single one of the boxes that were sent was first time use. And so
We recycle everything.
like some of you get stuff in flat rate padded mailers, like, and if that's the most efficient way to ship it to you, that's what I'll use. But for most of you, you're getting recycled boxes. So if this is your first time watching the live stream, just understand that Jeannie and I are kind of hippies at heart, and it's tough for us. Like, we're consumers, and we drive a consumption oriented business, and it's tough for us to see the waste that goes on in the business. So we always try to recycle what we can. Although I'm almost at a point now where I'm ready to tell folks, like, stop bringing me your junk sewing machines. Stop bringing me your recycled sewing machines, just because
really?
We just have so much
We
stuff.
do. We have a lot of stuff.
And while we appreciate it, like, I'm at a point now where, like, just to keep up with it, we
don't
have
have
to get
room.
rid of it. But if you buy something from us and you get something in a box that's obviously been used multiple times, I always try to put like a little notification in there. Like, we have a little sheet that we send, just kind of saying, hey, like, just understand we try to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And we recycle all the cardboard that comes into the shop. Like, I'll even make extra trips to the transfer station to make sure that happens. But you do get recycled packaging from us, both soft packages and big packages. It's like the one thing I feel like we can do. So just know, if it's not in the prettiest of boxes, like, sometimes I make boxes, like,
That's fine.
It's always well packaged. It just is something that we're trying to do here. That 700 boxes, 670 boxes, probably over 700 boxes by the time we're done today. That's 700 boxes that didn't go to the landfill, that didn't go to recycling, that got reused. If you guys can reuse them, we appreciate that too. So just know that, we're just trying to do our part. So the challenge is, we're hearing from customers, because I had a customer that called last week that I was literally like, no, like, I don't want any more sewing machines. And she was like, I've called around and everyone has said that.
Really?
Locally,
I've been telling them to bring them, so no more.
No more. Like, not for a while. Like, we need to get through what we've got here. And it's just an overwhelming amount of stuff. And I will say this, like, I've sent a lot of folks to Savers, and like, I talked to the people at Savers at one point. Savers is like a local thrift style store here. They have guys that work on vacuums and sewing machines over there. I don't know if they're very good, because a lot of people show up here like, I just bought this and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But they did tell me they have guys that go through them and put them out, and they try to put working machines out on the floor. And that Savers is one of those nonprofits where the money goes back into the local area.
Isn't it? I thought Savers was affiliated with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Yeah. So
something like
and,
that?
and maybe Secretary Mundy could tell. Oh, that's boys, the boys club, not
Is it the Boys and Girls Club?
Boys and Girls Club, not Big Brothers Big Sisters. But it is something that goes back into our local community here. So when people call, that's the recommendation that I make. So so yeah, just understand, if you do get like recycled packaging, I try to put a little note in there saying, hey, this is why this is there. But if it's been opened and used a couple times, that's the best way to do it. Single use is tough. So FOMS.
What's that mean?
I'm not sure. But it does go back into the local community. All right. So should we do our giveaway?
Let's do it.
And
oh my God. Is that what we're giving away?
It's a good giveaway.
It is a good giveaway.
So, Handheld Vacuums. If you were to call me at the store and ask me about Friends of Multiple Sclerosis. Great. I love that we're giving back to that. That like folks would take stuff over there. Jeannie and I take stuff over there. This is what I tell everybody that comes into my store looking for a handheld vacuum. Like Dyson and Shark have been trying to sell you on the idea that you can use handheld broomsticks as your only resource. Could you just log in and see if we're on YouTube? I just think it's weird that we have no comments on YouTube right now.
How do I do that?
Go to YouTube. And it should tell you right away if we're
Livestream.
live. Yeah. All right, we're good. We are I will do my best to not sell you a vacuum like this, like that, as your only vacuum. Just quite frankly, you are you're doing a disservice to your house. They are great as broomsticks. They've always been broomsticks. That is what they are marketed as, or were, until like Dyson and Shark infomercials started to tell you that you could vacuum your whole house with them. There's a demo I do in my store when people come in with those things and they seem to be open-minded to the idea that they may not be doing what they should be for their home. That literally in 30 seconds would show you why it's a disservice to your health in your house and dust in your house, etc., to vacuum only with a product like that. That said, and you'll hear me say it all the time, in my household, we have two entryways, front and rear. That's where the dog goes in and out of the house. That's where the kids go in and out of the house. And if I can keep that area clean, the rest of the house is cleaner for it. The challenge is not everybody's grabbing a full-size vacuum to vacuum that area. So we can grab that a couple times a week and clean that area, and it keeps that well, it's the only vacuum you use. And
That's
I was
not
just
true.
I was using looking at your other handheld this morning, going like, oh my God, she needs to clean that thing.
No, you need to clean it for me.
No, it's that one's your vacuum.
Then you need to show me how.
That's like takes 2 seconds. You haven't even emptied it. That's the crazy thing.
That's your job. I just use it, and then the vacuum fairy cleans it and empties it.
Well, then you're like, it doesn't work, and then I have to clean it.
I'm like one of our customers.
Yeah, so
it doesn't suck anymore.
So, long story short, like, I am a believer that every household needs one of these handhelds, because what it does is it means you vacuum more often. P.S. by the way, there is an absolutely amazing, incredible, like, I cannot wait because it's lightweight.
Ooh.
SIBO cordless vacuum hitting the market like soon.
Nice.
And it's like crazy.
Amazing.
It's like SIBO, like same type of power nozzles, like all the features that any of my SIBO customers use. It's got a huge capacity lithium ion battery. And they built it with this like soft cover, which is going to keep the weight down. So it may mean that I have like a lighter weight. It's like this thing literally is like freaking me out. Like this thing's literally freaking me out because
you haven't even mentioned it to me.
I like haven't wanted to talk about it because I don't want people to not buy. Like, so here's the thing with most cordless product. The cordless product, like, you're not like, so, and as an example, I think this SIBO product's got like a 28 or 30 volt lithium ion battery. Now you're 110 at home, so it's a lower output, but for some people cordless is just safer. Like for some of my older customers, cordless is safer. The Ricard product line has a cordless product. I haven't sold a ton of them because they're half power, but SIBO, like, all their money goes into design. So I think it's going to be pretty amazing. But like I said, every household needs one of these things. Just because, like, it's funny, like Momo's hair gets all over this blue couch we have, and we have the premium version of this. They're on sale
in the family room.
I like use the
I want to let Momo on the couch, and Patrick and Violet won't let me.
It would be such a disaster.
Oh, but I just want to hug him on the couch.
His hair's everywhere. Anyways.
He is. I think he's hairier than our husky.
He's way hairier than our husky. So, long story short, we're giving away the S65S. There is a national special on these vacuums right now, by the way. They are they're normally $3.99. They were on sale for $2.99. The prices went up to $3.29. I don't know what they're on our website for, but if you want one, we have them. I sell the S65S. So this is a $329 vacuum. This is our single giveaway today.
Yes.
It's got to answer the question.
Yes, it has to answer the question. It can't be hello.
So,
this is what we have in our house. I love it. Can they see
we
it?
have the S65P.
I use it on the stairs. I use it without the wand, and I take this part and just plug it right into this. So it's a little handheld, and that's what I use like when I do the stairs or anything like that, or if we do the furniture. So if you're looking for something that's great, I love it because it has a roller, and the roller is what like makes it so it picks up things.
Agitates.
Like it's not
like
just
it'll pick up hair, it'll pick up string.
It's not just suction only.
Unlike the Dysons, it's really easy to remove the roller. Like this has been the product that I'll answer that in a second, Katie. There is it's easy to remove the roller, where the Dysons, like that stuff can be really, really difficult. It's very easily user serviceable. So and it's funny, I haven't looked at our cordless vacuums online, Heather, and so it's funny, I don't even know if they're updated because we've been like waiting
because we get probably 5 to 10 Dysons a week.
Oh, that's an
understatement. With the stick vac. So people love it, but the batteries die.
Yeah, this is like Vacuum Wars Vacuum of the Year for broomsticks for a couple years running. They're just the best. We've been selling them for 4 years. I have yet to see a broken one. Mary, if yours is a Simplicity, I've just never seen that. We've had ours for 4 years. The battery's still perfect. It's been awesome.
Momo attacks it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do the giveaway because we're like running out of.
And he bites it.
Well, I'll yell at him and put him in his place, but you don't.
Yeah,
Kai yesterday was walking with me, and he's like, Momo listens to you, Dad, like every time. And I'm like, why are you saying this? He's like, he doesn't listen to me at all. And he really doesn't listen to Mom.
That is not true. That is not true. Momo listens to me.
So the question was last week. The way the giveaways work is we ask the question on Friday. You have over the weekend to answer the question, and we use a random comment picker, but it's got to pick the answer to that question. And so our question this week was what are you using for your sewing thread, not your embroidery thread, because we have Isacord. The Isacord sale was like crazy successful.
It's so bare.
We've reordered. It's coming. Some of you will owe some thread to, but like thank you for your support from there. Yeah, and we've seen like some of the Tinicos. I've seen a handful of those, and quite frankly, found them to be like they do feel a little chintzy. And like, God, the $800 Miele ones. I'm a Miele dealer. I wouldn't touch those things with a 9-foot pole. If you have one, I'm not insulting your vacuum, but like we saw those things and we were like, this is just a problem. And we've seen a bunch of them with warranty issues within very short periods of time, so we just have never brought it in. Okay, let's do the giveaway. So the question was, let's see, was what kind of thread did we use? Oh my God.
Is this random? Congratulations, Marlene Vixenman. She has been.
She is like a routine winner. She is a routine winner.
It is. We use Facebook comment.
Random comment picker for
yeah.
business.
And congratulations, Miss Marlene. You've won this. And she used, I didn't even get to read the comment.
Orifil.
But she wrote something other than that. I use Orifil for piecing. It's a little more expensive, but worth it. And we're going to take all those comments in consideration as we figure out our moves regarding thread. What?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Orifil was a very popular answer, and it's a little tougher for us.
Yeah, but if that's what they like, and that's what
you
they
like,
want,
maybe we'll get it for you. So, okay. So, somebody asked a question about when the Luminaire upgrades are hitting stores. So we've received 10 of our Luminaire upgrades.
I gotta talk about it.
Okay, but I also
okay.
I think I already have people lining up, so I'm gonna need to run. The upgrade is like, it's incredible. Like, so Jeannie can talk about it when I'm done here. So I've gotten 10. We've ordered. I think we've got 60 some odd upgrades coming. They're coming kind of. Piecemeal, like we'll get 10 here, 10 there, 10 there. They're being provisioned. So it depends upon where you are on the list as to when they're going to be delivered. I look at Baby Lock because the reality is I think Brother's producing them at the same rate that Baby Lock is. And Baby Lock had told us that we should expect all of our upgrades by mid-month. And I'll be touching base with Baby Lock at some point this week just to make sure that's still the case. I got Brother upgrades, so I got like the hardware less the hoop, and so the hoops are coming. I just don't have the hoops yet. And I think one of the challenges with what's going on at Brother is Brother had run a sale, and I think a lot of dealers bought upgrades and hoops separately, and it kind of put Brother in this weird situation where some of the dealers ordered a ton of hoops and then ordered the upgrades separately because of the way that they ran this sale rather than just the bundles. So I think they've split that up, and it's going to create some work for us to manage it, but they're coming. They would be new Luminaire XP3s, and yes, I've got the XP3 in the store. Probably tomorrow, Carol. Our last XP2, our demo machine, is leaving, and I will have an XP3 on display. And Trish, thank you for answering the question. So, nice. So to answer your question, I can't tell you when your dealer, and if you bought it from us and you're on our list, it just happens to be when you're on the list. But yes, like those have started to arrive, and they're just going to arrive as Brother provisions them and sends them out. For Brother folks, you may be getting your hoops later. Baby Lock folks, we've been told the bundles will arrive complete. Yeah, I'll confirm. Carol, like you can come today, but I'll have your machine serviced and ready tomorrow. And then we're actually going to inventory the machine today is the plan. So it'd be better if you came tomorrow, unless you just want to come see us today. We'd love to see you anyways. So that said, Marlene wins this. What's the sale this week?
Fabric. This is what we're doing. I just was, do I have it here?
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow morning, Carol, just because I want to confirm everything's complete, everything's there.
Here's our promo. Is it right side? So we're doing fabric. 1 to 5 yards, 20% off. 6 to 10, 25. 11 to 15, 30. 16 to 20, 35. And 21 plus 40%
All right,
off.
but there are some lines.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No. 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 Okay. And then
We have some stuff that's been sitting in the store for a while. I'm getting... And
I'm pinching him.
if
No.
we don't move all of it,
Yes,
like
then-
next week, it's a blowout.
Yeah. Yes. That's what we're going to be doing. So if you want to stock up on grunge, come on in. If you
Fairy
are,
Frost. Come by Fairy Frost. Tons of it.
if you, we don't have it online. I mean, and
It's way too hard to manage online.
yeah, we still don't have a system that talks. So, and I have to go back and reprice stuff because we have some stuff out there that prices have gone up. So I'll be working on repricing things.
Some of this, Cheryl, is more like a beginning of a bolt sale because it just sat there.
That's not true. Everything has a little nibble.
Laminated cotton on sale.
Yeah, but I don't have much of it. But yeah, that'll be on sale too. And just add everything up and come on and get it. We're including things like
We can do
if you need shape
video
flex, if you
calls
need
with folks.
if you need laminated cotton, all the Kimberbell we have, and these are lines that we carry a lot of, like Hoffman Speckles, Hoffman Linen, Grunge, our Ombre, our Moda Thatch, like all the Moda, all the Riley Blake in stock, and I'll also do all pre-cuts. We'll do all the pre-cuts they'll all be on sale. Are we doing 25% off all pre-cuts? Or should we do 30%
No,
off?
pre-cuts we should do like a different time. We should just
Well, okay,
blow 'em
pre-cuts
all out.
aren't included.
Yeah, pre-cuts are not included right now. It's too
How about
tough.
how about remnants? We'll do all remnants at 30% off. I'll add that to the list.
Okay, so hey, I got to get going because we've got people lining up. It's Tuesday. We're a little short-handed today.
I did so.
Well, yeah, so you can talk as long as you want. I just need to get to work. So, we are a little short-handed today. It's the first day of the fabric sale, and
And you get me.
you're gonna
I'm
have
gonna
Jeannie,
be
me,
cutting.
and Dax in the store today. So, fusible foam stabilizer.
I don't have fusible foam. I just have regular foam.
So,
I use regular foam with Misty Fuse because I feel like sometimes my fusible foam kind of buckles, and I don't know.
all right.
Anyways.
So we're gonna actually be working late tonight shipping because we're catching up over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Let me give you an update. I have a lot of people that are waiting for some packages, and you're waiting for also your
Tape
Kimberbell
dispensers.
tape dispensers and your binders, which are supposed to ship to me this week. So if you have like a package or you have multiple packages, I've been just trying to combine them. But if you're chopping at the bit for anything, then go, I got to have it. I need my box of fun today, and I will get it shipped out to you.
So that said, we are trying to keep track of going back to shipping. We are trying to keep track of combined orders. Some of you may have seen discounted shipping because you bought 2 or 3 things. It can be hard for us to do that, especially if you're a first timer. We might not go and look through all the orders, but if we do notice that, then we but sometimes we're boxing.
I sent you a note. We're gonna check every order.
But sometimes I'm like, I've boxed an order and then another order comes through or something like that. So if we can, we will do our best.
What's a tray kit? What's that?
So
the scallop tray. I have 1 scallop tray left. If you want a scallop tray.
Are we full house tomorrow?
We are not full house tomorrow.
But
we're pretty full. Yeah, Shauna's going to be here, and so is Lori.
So today, like, not that I don't want you to come in, but we are a little short-handed today. P.S. By the way, all weekend, every time I walked into Jeannie's sewing room, she was like, "Oh my God, this upgrade." Oh my God, this upgrade.
Okay, well, I wasn't
All right,
talking about the upgrade that much because I was just giving you a little taste of North Pole. I got the upgrade. So I just got mine on Friday. And so I was not even going to use the multifunction foot control because I never used it before. And I have a, if any of you had the Elissimo, it was the bigger foot control that had like the rounded top. So that's what I use. I literally was like, I'm not even going to unpack this. And then I go, I have it, use it. Because so many people don't use it. And I go, it's a habit. Like if you get that multifunction foot control, you need to create the habit of using it. So what I did was I went ahead, I was like, I'm going to create the habit. Yes! So I went, put it together and set it up. And I was sewing this weekend because I was finishing up cup of chair and sewing on my borders and things like that. I set it up so, you know, just regular. So you have that heel that you can tap down in your heel. I did a 1 stitch because I'm the type of person that overshoots. So I was like, this will be perfect. I'll set it up for my 1 stitch. And then I set up my extra foot control as the cut. And they've redesigned it. So the it was amazing. It's amazing. So it's different from the other one. It has like the back has like a little lip on the heel, and the way I can't even describe it. I was using the foot control all weekend, and in my head I was like, you need a 1 stitch, do your heel tap. You need a cut, hit the secondary foot control. And I set mine up so that my big foot control's in the center and that my little one's on the left. And I was using it all weekend, and I love it. So they did a couple of things. They made that cord longer because it was really short before. But they actually redesigned the foot control itself, and it was so smooth. It was so nice. I just kind of took my foot and put my whole foot on the thing. So my heel was like literally on the edge, and it was great. It's so much better. I know I'm a consumer just like you. So when I got mine, I was like, really? We get this little chintzy foot control with it. And that's why I got myself one of those Elissimos that I really liked. And I didn't think that I needed the dual function. It is the multifunction. It is really, really fantastic. So number 1, if you're getting the upgrade, be excited about that foot control. You're going to love it. I use the stylus too. So I gotta be honest with you, I never even unpacked my stylus that came with my Luminaire, just because we've used it in the store and I just found it not really responsive, and for what I do a lot of times I wanted like a finer tip. So I unpacked that one and I've been using it and I love it. I love the stylus. I feel like it's pretty responsive and it has that little tip that you can use. So I really use the mouse. I always thought, what do you need a mouse for with a sewing machine? But we do a lot of IQ Designer in our store. We do a lot of stuff with where you need fine detail. So I use my mouse. That's what and I still think it's going to be my go-to, but the new stylus is really, really nice. So I think you're going to love that as well. I do not like the stylus. Yeah, I totally agree. And are you talking about the new one, or are we talking about the one that with the like bulbous end? So the new one, I think you're going to really love the new one. I haven't used the end foot yet, and I haven't used, so what else does it come with? It comes with, I guess that's the other thing, and I haven't gotten my 10 inch by 10 inch hoop. Michelle's working right now and creating some content and working on the classes that we're going to have, and I think she's working on the edge to edge. I love the new one. I just, compared to the old one, I absolutely love it. And what I found was when I'm pushing too hard, that's when it didn't work. So, but I'm super, super excited about everything that I've used so far in the upgrade. Have not used that end foot yet, but we'll incorporate that into the class. I worked on, number 1, I did work on cup of chair just to finish up my sample. I haven't finished my embellishments. I had that bad experience where everything I did was wrong. And so I just haven't picked it back up again, and I need to finish up my embellishments. But I finished my top with the borders and everything like that, and have to put everything else together. I did work on, so Michelle and I are going to be teaching North Pole. So if you're going to be doing the Kimberbell event, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what you're putting together. This is the tray. So this is the tiered tray. I know it's a little, I am really not good at decorating. And I know I need to put some more stuff on here. Like we need some greens and things like that. But I stitched out. So this is the tray itself, which is really, really cute. And it'll go with like any home decor. It's absolutely adorable. So once you finish using it for the holidays, for Christmas, you can go ahead and use it for other things. I stitched these out, which were absolutely adorable. This is the Santa and Mrs. Claus stuffies, which it would be so much fun just to give these to like that little special kid in your life. And these were super fun, easy, and look at, she's got a little bow on her back. So these are the stuffies that come with it. I did the ladder. And I thought I was being, look how cute this is. Like, how do you get it to do that? Well, you're going to find out in the class. I need to refilm it because I, like the bottom, I cut it off. I was like cutting from the back. I go, okay, we're going to go ahead and trim it off. And I cut it. And then I went, wait, I'm not seeing another line. And I turned it over to the front side. And so I had cut. But isn't that, I love the ladder. I absolutely love the ladder with the nice and naughty list. And the way it like does that is that it's like magic, right? And I know you want to know how we did that. You'll find out when you do the class. Michelle stitched this up. These are the things that I'll be teaching in the class. This is going to be the workshop, and then this is the Star Employee, Rudolph Star Employee. And this would be so much fun. I thought, you know, I had a Barbie Plaza dollhouse, and I was like, ooh, I could have like decorated that up, or you can just take these and hang these up as ornaments on your tree. And then those are the 5 projects that I'll be doing. Michelle's going to be doing the milk and cookie pillow, as well as the little boxes, which I thought were absolutely adorable. There's 2 different parcels. She's going to be doing both of those. And then there's this really sweet little the lights, and you could put these lights on anything, but they're going to be part of like the freestanding lace that you're going to be doing. So there's also a tree that she's doing, and it's just going to be a fun event. It's just entertainment and some cute holiday decor. Are you going to do the sweet as pie pillow? Absolutely. So I don't know about you guys, but I was battling with my printer all weekend. So I am going to do that. I will do the, there's going to be a spreadsheet for that. I want to start the sweetest pie. I mean, my goal was to start it next Monday, but it's probably going to be the Monday after. We are going to do our sew along. We'll start on not the 12th, but the 19th. So on September 19th, which is a Monday, we are going to start Sweet as Pie. That'll give me time. I think most people have gotten theirs, and we've shipped a lot of them out, but there's a couple stragglers that I need to get that to. But put in your calendar, 19th, we're going to start Sweet as Pie. And then I'm just trying to see when I can fit in Merry Christmas, y'all, because I will be doing that as well. Maybe that is I Do Not, the new one. And I think that's kind of it. We're just going to be busy just getting everything started for the week. Do we have fusible foam stabilizer? We have just regular foam. We do not have the fusible. And I think that's it. I will be working. A lot of orders are going to go out at the end of the week and the very beginning next week because I want to get you those Kimberbell tape dispensers and those binders. And if you haven't ordered that, I did order like 6 extra of each, and that's it. And it's going to be a limited run, and then I think it's going to be over after that. We ended up ordering, I want to say 60 tape. I mean, that's how many we sold through the store, but there were 60. And I think maybe 50 of the binders, and I'll show those off. We might have a couple extra that are going to be left. And yeah, have a great day. Be creative. Make something absolutely incredible. And we will see you tomorrow.